friends, welcome back to another episode of What It Takes. In this video, guys, I'm going to give you guys a tour of an agency here in Orlando, Florida, guys. You definitely don't want to miss this one. Wayne, can you give us a tour?
Sure. First of all, welcome to Alliance Global Insurance Group. My name is Wayne Easterling, President of Alliance Global Insurance Group. We are a full-service broker located in Orlando, Florida, and we cover approximately 22 states throughout the United States for health insurance, under 65, Medicare, ACA plans. So I want to give you a tour of our office here in Orlando, Florida. We're located inside of the Fashion Square Mall. This space here has been our main hub for the last 4 years. What you will notice when you first walk in, we wanted to have an environment that looked more inviting and gave both the clients and the agents a very comfortable feel. So you'll notice right away when you first walk in, there are not going to be any agents that run up to you. You're not going to have an experience where you feel like you're going to be sold to. This particular space, again, we designed it with the entire family in mind. Many times people are here in the mall shopping, or they're in the area and there may be more than one family member. So we kind of made some modifications. So we have a low seating area for our seniors. So when they come in, they have a space where it is comfortable. The cushions on the chairs are configurable, so they can be adjusted forwards and backwards. They can be taken off. If someone has a disability, it is very accommodating. You'll also notice that we have a play area for the kids. So we have a train table set up. We have toys. We have games. We have books, and we have interactive games that the kids can play and will keep them occupied. We also have books and magazines for adults, and we cover everything from eating to health to science and categories in between.
Okay.
Also, if you look at our signage that is hanging in the window, it is kind of symbolizes the fundamental questions that we'd like for people to ask themselves when they come in and see, how will I pay my bills? What happens to your family when something happens to you? Will GoFundMe pay for your funeral? Are you prepared for the what if? Is your insurance in shape for the new year? These are some of the things that we will discuss with clients when they come in to just make sure that they are well-rounded, well-educated, and well-versed on their options and the benefits that they may be eligible for. When someone first comes in, they will check in. If it's going to be a presentation for Medicare, then we will have them go ahead and sign a scope of appointment, and then we will set them up with an agent. We work our agent accommodating for appointments. If it's not a dedicated appointment, we use a rotating schedule for any of the agents that comes in. All of our agents can work from home. They can come into the office. Again, we have the ability for them to print. They can fax. You will also notice that we have the two-way viewers on the desk. This allows both the agent and the client to see any and all communications that's taking place. in real time. Many times you'll go in and sit and you will talk with an agent, and what you will see is they're typing and you can't see what they're typing. They're looking at things and you're not really sure. So this gives us the ability for the client, again, to be involved and fully submersed in every aspect of their healthcare planning and selecting of their health benefits.
Thank you.
Again, the training area is set up with a great deal of flexibility. The tables can be taken down, folded, put away, and this can be set up in a classic conference room style with just chairs and seating for presentations. We can get about 200 people in. If we like, an agent has a presentation, we can space out obviously for social distancing. We have the ability to move the tables and all the chairs out and conduct Zumbas. And depending on the type of meeting space, we also allow civic organizations and small groups that need meeting space. We will allow them to use our conference room spacing for free of charge.
Okay.
You'll notice that we have the wipe-off boards, and those are all mobile boards. They are magnetized, so therefore we can attach the things that the agents will need to do a presentation, and it has the ability to use two sides. So this makes it very convenient for pre-setting and pre-selecting information. Here in the back of the room, probably the one thing that we enjoy the most, and for a non-agent, this probably looks a little bit chaotic, but what we do here is we're able to color code and explain a basic Medicare presentation as it relates to parts A and B, part D, and supplement, and the cost in between, as well as Medicare Advantage, MAPD, the HMO, the PPO, and the types of benefits, how funds are collected, what is due to be paid, and then the timeline for specific SEPs. And we're able to have a client sit here and really see this and kind of get a full picture of exactly what their options are.
Okay.
Okay, here in this space, it's a lot quieter. This space is set up for agents where if they need to come in and work, if they need to prepare for a presentation, if they need a place where they can just make phone calls, then they're able to come here, set up, and we have monitors, we have telephones, we have Wi-Fi. We also have a conference room space, open space over here where if they need to meet with a client and show them videos, or someone is visually impaired, they can sit really close to the screen, and that gives us the ability to do a presentation. We have several people that are, when I say visually impaired, where they need a font well over 400 on the screen. This is really our supply room. This is the back of the house, and everything is color-coded and labeled based on the product or the plan, and all of the information that an agent may need, a presentation booklet or brochure. If they need pens, if they need paper, if they're needing highlighters, all of those types of things are here, along with any other supplies that they may need. Also, one of the things that we offer here to our agents is, if you look up at the top, you'll see the totes that are color-coded. Those are actually the company shirts that are logoed, so any of the agents that come in can get a set of shirts that are logoed.
So we're in the storage room. Tell us about the storage room.
So the storage room is a little bit unorthodox. It's probably not what you would come to expect from an insurance agency, but because we have a mall location, we have to set up for holidays and for various activities and events. So we have everything from Christmas decorations, but primarily what we use this space for is for our agents, so they can come in, and if an agent is doing a presentation and they need a popcorn machine or they need a snow cone machine, they can come in and check it out. If they need the beanbag toss game, we have those items here. If they need to set up for an outdoor event with an ice cooler and an ice chest, we have all of those things. Plus, we have tons of giveaways that are branded by whatever company that they are presenting.
Can you show us the giveaways?
Sure. So if you'll step down here, agents come in and they can check out the giveaway items for the event. We have everything from tablets to executive desk type items. We have flex portable safes. We have waffle makers. We have cups. We have games. We have utilitarian type products that people and things they will use. We even have things like this item here, which we use at some of our large events as a raffle, which is an outdoor PA system. And so that is what we have here that the agents can come in and check out and take to an event and use. We also have tents. So again, if you're doing an event outside and you need a pop-up tent, we have portable pop-up tents that they can check out and take as well. Any and everything that an agent would need, from artificial turf to tables, to the chairs, to the tablecloth. If they need wing banners, if they need balloons, they can come in and get everything here, load up and take to an event so that they can have a successful presentation.
Is there any charge for that?
There are no charges for any of the services or products that we offer, even for the giveaways.
Wow. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back to another episode of What It Takes. Today we have Mr. Wayne here with us, live in action. So
thank you for having me today.
Of course. So introduce yourself.
My name is Wayne Easterling, president of Alliance Global Insurance Group.
Alrighty, Wayne. So how did you start in insurance?
Well, actually, I started out working with one of the largest insurers in the state of Florida. And after working with them for approximately 3 years, I decided that I wanted to open up my own agency. So I went out on my own and started working with a couple of doctors groups in the area. And that's how I initially got started.
Okay, so you say that you started your own agency. So why an agency versus being independent and just doing it on your own? Why you decided to do an agency?
Good question. The very first business relationship I had was a doctor's group that had approximately 5,000 patients. And immediately I knew that there was no way that I would be able to work with or meet or even service or come close to servicing that number of people. So from day one, I knew that I needed to have an agency and have agents working with me.
Wow, that's cool. So what was your first hire? Like, did you start with hiring an agent first? Was it a receptionist? Like, what was your first hire and why?
My first hire was actually, she is still with me. She was a licensed agent, but she has a wonderful background, was very experienced in both life, health, insurance, worked with another company that did some P&C work, and she actually has her master's. So it was an easy no-brainer, a person that was that well qualified. And now she is my director of operations.
Wow, that's cool. Mm-hmm. So let me ask you this. So, you know the difference between an LOA and then independent agents, right?
Uh-huh.
So do you hire both?
So we hire both, yes. So we have independent agents that are wanting to remain independent, but they want the support of an agency. And we also have in-house W-2'd agents that we hire that work as employees of the agency. So we do both. Okay.
So what would you say the benefits for an agency to have an LOA and the benefits of having an independent agent?
Sure. So I think it depends on what the person is looking for. Most people get started in insurance thinking that they're going to make a lot of money. And then shortly thereafter, you kind of realize that there's also a lot of work involved. And once a person gets their license, they're licensed to sell insurance. However, the licensing portion of insurance has nothing to do with selling insurance. So having a license saying you can sell does not make you successful in selling insurance. You then have to go out and get the knowledge, and depending on the number of companies that you want to represent and the types of businesses you want to work with, or the types of clients that you're going to cater to, you're going to need to get that knowledge. And it's only two ways to get knowledge. There's either evolution or revolution. Evolution is over time, and for what many agents will realize, it takes 5 to 7, sometimes 10 years to get a level of knowledge through evolution. Or then there's revolution, where you come to an agency or you work with someone who is seasoned and experienced, and you go out on various appointments, you shadow them, you come to office trainings, and then you get exposure to maybe 5 to 10 times the amount of content through the agency. Whether you are in-house or you're an external LOA agent, you get that experience because that is what you must have in order to be successful.
Okay. So what I'm hearing is that for the agent itself, the benefit of being an LOA is you get more hands-on experience and training.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
And with the independent agent, then you still,
get the support. Right,
yeah,
you
they
get the support. Exactly.
Okay, so if an agency owner is watching this video, what would you say the benefit for them to hire an LOA, the agency owner themselves? What's the benefit there?
So I always tell people, follow the money and understand how people make money, and then you'll understand the decisions and what's going to be in your best interest. For me as an agency owner, I don't take any money from an agent. If the agent is due a commission, and whatever that percentage of that commission that is due to the agent, they get 100% of it, whether they are in-house or external. The difference is that for the external independent agent, and me as the agency owner to bring that person on, I'm going to get an override on the things that they sell. But that's only if they sell something. Therefore, my job in bringing on an independent agent is financially beneficial only if they sell something. So our goal is to get them up to speed and trained so that they can be successful. The problem for most of the agencies is people come on, they don't sell anything, they become dissatisfied and kind of wander off or disappear, and the agency doesn't provide any support. So it's kind of it's a circle of life of disaster in the making. And what we really try to do to intersect is to make sure that when an agent first comes on board, we surround them with support, get them as involved as soon as possible in both being their education and their training. And those are the things that as an agent see is what I should be providing to the agent, is that level of support.
Okay. So when you hire, what are you looking for? What are the qualities that you're looking for in a person to say, you know what, you are a great fit?
So I think they're the same things that I would tell anybody who came to me and said, I want to be an agent. What do you think? And it's the same qualities. I think the number one quality is curiosity. Good agents are very curious, and if you like having the answer more than finding the answer, then you would be a good agent. But if your whole goal is just having the answer and you don't enjoy the finding in that process of exploration and digging in, making phone calls, asking questions, then being an agent is probably not going to be the right fit for you, because that level of curiosity goes hand in hand with your level of success.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I want to talk about community partnership, because I know you're big on community partnerships.
Sure.
So what would you say the key difference is from purchasing leads and building a network within the community itself?
I think purchasing leads, it's a 50-50 gamble. If you get the right company and they have legitimate leads, and you're buying dedicated leads and they're only selling dedicated leads to you, then I think it's a perfect marriage. However, due to our current state of affairs, most events and activities that used to really garner and generate a lot of really good solid leads have gone not by the wayside, but they're not back to where they used to be. You used to have fairs, you would have health fairs, you would have local county fairs, state fairs. There were a lot of activities that were going on. And again, due to the current environment, from social distancing to time, those leads have really are limited right now in access. So I am a big proponent of creating 1 or 2 relationships, not 5, not 25, not 50, not 100, 1 or 2 relationships. And there's a book called Raving Fans. And I tell people, you want to go out and find 1 or 2 raving fans that you can meet, and they will help tell your story and provide you support. I think that is more important than buying 1,000 leads and making 1,000 phone calls, or going out and trying to be everywhere every day. You really want to try to hone in and find 1 or 2 relationships. And think of it this way. If you're trying to catch fish, it's real simple. You just need to fish where the fish are. So if you're looking for someone that's going to provide leads, find out where your leads are and go to that location. Do not try to be everywhere all the time.
Okay, I like that. So what are your goals as far as like your agency?
So our goal right now is to continue to grow. All of our growth has been organic. We don't advertise. We don't market for agents. All of our agents that have come to us are agents that have proactively said either the current relationship they were in was not beneficial to them, or someone came and said, I want to become an agent, and how do I do that? And we also provide all of that support from the very beginning. We'll help them with signing up to take the test. We'll help them on studying for the test. Once they pass the test, then we will help them go through contracting for licensing with various groups, depending on what insurance company they are looking at or what products they want to represent.
Okay, I love it. All right, so I don't want to take up too much of your time. One good nugget for a LOA agent. What would you say to that one person?
For an LOA agent, I think if there was one thing that I was going to tell them to focus on is surround yourself with knowledgeable people. Find someone that knows more than you, or someone that is willing to help you, and latch on to that person.
Okay, I like that. Give us a good nugget for an independent agent. What would you tell that person?
For an independent agent, I would say plan. So often independent agents kind of work in that realm of hope. It's like, I hope I will meet somebody today. I hope I will find someone. And I tell them there's nothing wrong with hope, but hope with a plan is phenomenal. So plan what it is where you want to go, plan what it is you want to do, but do it each and every day. That consistency cannot be replaced.
I love it. So if someone wanted to reach out to you, contact you, is that okay? And how can they?
Sure. So the easiest way to reach me, they can call me. They can email me at Wayne, WAYNE, at alliancegig.com, and that's ALLIANCEGIG.com.
All righty. Thank you so much for your time,
thank you.
Wayne.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming on a new episode of What It Takes.
Thank you for having me again.
You're welcome. Bye, guys. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you would like to go ahead and contact Wayne, go right ahead. I will leave all of his information below. And of course, his information is in the video as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you, yes, you, on the next video. Bye guys!